At this time, I'm very pleased to introduce our keynote speaker, Susan Koeppen. Susan is well known to Pittsburghers as an award-winning journalist and a news anchor for KDKA TV. She can also provide a valuable perspective on the quality of training that Pitt Med students receive. So please join me now in welcoming Susan Koeppen. Ordinarily, I would say break a leg, but I think that's probably inappropriate.
Well, you know what they say when you're heading out on stage, break a leg. That's not what happened to me. Unfortunately, on Sunday, I was on vacation in Hilton Head, and I was playing tennis, broke my foot, and so here I am today. I am fresh off the beach from yesterday, drove back. Well, my husband drove back because I have this lovely thing on my foot. But I would like to thank Dr. Hogan, who is a foot specialist who was reading my x-rays via text message while he too was on vacation and getting his family off of an airplane. I will be seeing you at 9:45 on Tuesday for my appointment. I would like to thank Pitt for inviting me here today. And I'm a little wobbly on these things. I really need one of those scooters where you put your foot up. They didn't have that at the supply store in Hilton Head, so I got these. It is an honor to be here, and I want to congratulate all of you. I want to congratulate your families as you begin this wonderful journey to becoming doctors. And you heard that I work on television, so you're probably wondering, okay, why is she here? Why am I here? I know all about the hard work of doctors. I come from a family of doctors. My father is a doctor. My grandfather was a doctor. My husband is a doctor. My father-in-law is a doctor. My brother-in-law is a doctor. My mother-in-law is the nurse. But I know all about the long hours. I know about the sacrifice. I know about being on call, the phone calls in the middle of the night, the highs, the lows that come with this job. And I'm here to tell you your sacrifice is worth it. There are people in this room who are going to go on to save lives, change lives, and that leaves me in awe of you. As I mentioned, I work in television. So as a keynote speaker, I have to think of something to tell you. Well, I'm here to tell you a story, because that's what I do for a living. I tell stories. It is the story of two Pitt Med students who saved a woman's life. On November 20th, 2011, Vanessa and Ron Mall, who you see here, they were driving to the Giant Eagle supermarket, which is not far from where we are today. As they approached the store, they noticed a woman on the sidewalk. Her friends were waving for help. The woman was on the ground. She had been training for the Pittsburgh Half Marathon, but 2 miles into that run, she suffered cardiac arrest. Let me give you her vitals. 39-year-old woman, wife, mother of 3, very physically fit, a history of mitral valve prolapse, but she had gone to get a stress test and had been cleared for all physical activity. Vanessa and Ron Mall, they knew exactly what to do. They had never given CPR to a real person, but they knew how to give it. They had plenty of training as Pitt Med students. So as Ron Mall checked for a pulse, Vanessa started the compressions. They did not stop until firefighters arrived. Firefighters shocked the woman's heart with an AED, and she was taken to the ICU at Shadyside Hospital, where doctors put her into hypothermic coma. They chilled her body down to save her brain and to save her life. 2 days later, that woman was taken off of the breathing machine and her body was warmed up. When she came to, she asked 4 things. Where am I? What happened? Who is the kids? And did you call work? At that moment, her family knew she was going to be okay. The CPR had worked, the AED had worked, the cooling treatment had worked. The woman had survived something that is 90% fatal. 3 months later, that woman had open heart surgery to fix her mitral valve. 6 months after that, she ran a 5K. 8 months after that, she crossed the finish line of the Pittsburgh Half Marathon. Vanessa and Ron Mall, they went on to become doctors in Los Angeles. Vanessa, an ER and sports medicine doc, Ron Mall, a neurologist. And 4 years after saving that woman's life, Vanessa and Ron Mall got married. You could probably tell from the earlier pictures that they were very cuddly. They were dating. 4 years after that, they had gotten married. That woman flew all the way to California to be at their wedding, where she danced the night away. And 6 years after suffering cardiac arrest, I am happy to report that that woman is thriving. In fact, she's right here today, standing in front of you, telling her story. I will forever be grateful to those Pitt Med students and to the firefighters and to all of the great doctors and nurses and everybody at UPMC who gave me such great care. And now I would like to introduce to you the medical students who saved my life. Please welcome class of 2012 Pitt Med alumni, Vanessa Franco and Ron Mall Samarasinha.
We are so honored and happy to be a part of this amazing ceremony with you, the class of 2022.
It seems like not so long ago when Vanessa and I were sitting where you are today at our own white coat ceremony. But looking back on that day, we couldn't have imagined what being inducted into this community and being a part of this institution would mean for our lives. We met each other. We've formed our most enduring friendships in that time. And of course, we have the privilege of practicing in this profession and learning in this profession. So thank you for letting us be a part of your very special day. Thank you to Dr. Fu, Dean Harvey, and Kelsey for arranging for us to be here. To the class of 2022, congratulations, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Vanessa and I always say that we feel like we've known each other forever and we're bonded for life. And when she gave birth to her first child, her child was born on the exact same day as my first child. So we're like, we are bonded forever. I want to leave you with these thoughts. You never know where you're going to be, whose life you're going to save, or whose lives you are going to touch. But I am here to say that you will make a difference in this world. I am sure of that. So go out there, study hard, build those bridges, and I know that you are going to do amazing things. Congratulations.